there, if you're new, I go by Fox or Foxy. I don't really specialize in lifestyle content, but I wanted to start a 7-day series. This is where I record a little every day for 7 days and experiment with it. This won't be a continuous weekly thing, but rather if I foresee a week being interesting, I might take some time to record it each day. So let's start with this week. Most mornings I started off by playing with both cats leading up to 9:30 a.m. Although you will see all playtimes in this video with just Ro, Rhea does get playtime. I just didn't get to record Rhea playing as she only really plays on her own terms.
I just look awful. I've had the worst sleep last night. I also can't hear out of the left side of my ear because I'm still taking ear drops. It's been about 2 weeks. I'm guessing I'll just run the course of the current one and I'll hello and I'll stop. Can I help you? No, you're coming with me. We have cut down her food a little bit to combat the fact that she doesn't get as much playtime anymore, because when Ro comes out, she just stays in her bed all day. Well, not all day, because she does actually start to come out a little bit, but it's not as much as we wanted to. It's been about a year since we started integrating them. And I swear to Christ that no one else had it like this, but I'm sure they have, but like everyone I know, like, oh, your cats are still integrating? Wow. We may have again figured out that there's a power dynamic between the two cats. Like, we think that Ro thinks she's baby and Rhea thinks she's mother, when both of them are like, Ro is the older one technically because she's adopted, and Rhea is the younger one because I didn't give birth to her, but you know what I mean. And then now they're confused. Maybe? We don't know. But it's better than it was a couple of months ago. It's getting better. It's just snail's pace. And it's exhausting, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think she's actually just waiting for me to feed her.
Both cats get fed around 9:30 a.m, which is after playtime. Whilst you did hear Rose screaming in the previous clip as I was making her food, Rhea has started to get vocal during meal times too. And then I sometimes sit with them until they're done eating. Then after feeding the cats, I eat my own breakfast and then start on edit work for the day.
So the plan today is I have 2 meetings, 2 work meetings. One I think is between 4 and 5. They moved it an hour forward because of BST. And then I've got another work meeting, I think just going over different things. Otherwise, I am going to be working on a podcast edit. I've done everything else for my Paradox, so I've done time tracking, I send that across, I send my invoice.
Around 5 p.m, I lay down to read. Ro joined me. I then accidentally fell asleep, then woke up way past 6 p.m. Then what you do not see here is me feeding the cat, sorting myself out dinner, and then Ro was a little too invested in my food. Productivity blessed me on the Wednesday, and I somehow managed to take a shower and then get laundry sorted all before 9:30.
Please ignore the absolute state my room is in. Yeah. I have a package to open that I ordered a few days ago from Hell Bunny because I wanted clothes that fit me, and a lot of my clothes don't, so we're gonna try them on. So here's the thing that I find issue with most of the time. This is huge. This is a medium. Oh no, it's too big. I do have a shirt from Hell Bunny and it is also a medium, but this is huge. There's enough of a gap here, like you can't go down, but the blouse, it's very big. I think the skirt I can make work actually. Hold on. The skirt I can probably make work. I'm a size 10. This is a size medium size UK 12. I'm not a 12 on top. On site, they said by medium for my measurements, but my measurements are freaking weird. It's too big. I guess it's an L, everyone. You're not gonna believe this. Are these too big as well, maybe? What? But they do have a belt, so I can get a belt for these. So this mesh top, which you can clearly see fits fine, right? It's a medium and it fits. So Hell Bunny, what is the deal? What is going on? And then these trousers, to be fair, again, they go down, but these trousers are very nice. This whole outfit, if I just move you, is very nice. It's giving I am in the Mummy, but I'm also here to cause some havoc. These are a medium. Do they get a weird crotch thing? No, these are nice. These are good. Oh, they have pockets. Hello. What do you think? Does it smell weird? Yeah. So my only thing is hoping that this doesn't get big in the wash. Okay, we will try the last thing and we shall see. I don't know if I have a weird body type, or most likely is that Hell Bunny has the weirdest sizings for a body. Because here's the thing, this is a medium, but again, this is fine. I'm happy with having a loose fitting dress, because if I'm out on a meal, you best believe I am hungry and I am scoffing everything down. I need a haircut. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. It's fine. I'm scarfing everything down. If this is a medium, these sleeves, oh boy, I can fit through them. But hello? I don't know if anyone else would be able to fit. Like, if you're bigger, these sleeves will cut into your arms and cut off your circulation. Okay, brilliant. This is nice. Wait. The longer I have this on, the more I like it. Okay, that's enough. Thank you for joining me.
Around 1 PM, I put on some rice to cook whilst I heat up some leftovers from last night. It was the chicken curry. Always thickens up so much more overnight in the container in the fridge, and I always struggle trying to scoop it out. Hey, look! My exercise mat arrived for my Pilates!
Okay. Good. Oh, this is long. You ready? 1, 2.
I do a quick rundown of some of my work at about 6:30ish PM before ordering in dinner and completely forgetting that I actually set my phone down to record me for content. So this is purely me completely forgetting that there's a phone. And what do you know, yet again, I am blessed this week with waking up at hours I do not usually function at. But it is haircut day, and then after thoroughly and accidentally punching myself in the tit, I put on my makeup and feed the cats.
Really? Is that true? Okay. I believe you. You're the expert. Wow. How long? That's a long time.
The rest of the day goes without much adventure. I sort out more clothes, I ate at work, lay down to cuddle with Ro, and then it's dinner time. I try to spend as much time with both of the cats as I can, even when they're awake and aware of each other's presence. Here, I was attempting to take my makeup off as Ray decided that this, in fact, was not good content. And I am digging my own grave here by teasing Rhea. Friday arrives, and of course I'm up at 10 AM doing work. The new size skirt and shirt combo from Hell Bunny arrives that I showed back on Wednesday. The shirt ended up being way too big yet again, and the skirt was fine, so I return the shirt and I keep the skirt.
If that's the whole theme of the podcasts, I think it's fine because it's very you look at it and you're like, oh, that's upload.
We take a look at the technology behind a Predator drone.
We are wrapping up Friday with some sub-badge commissions for our friend on Twitch, which is Lady Magnus. Had some pizza for dinner whilst watching through Mandalorian. I think that is season 2, episode 6 here. So fun fact about this clip in the kitchen is that we did not have a working ceiling light. All that light that you see is coming from a tiny little lamp on the countertop. On Saturday, we went out to Shoreditch to meet up with some friends. Grabbed an egg slut sandwich, which, by the way, egg slut is fantastic. And then we spent a few hours in a pub bar to catch up, to chat. And it was really lovely. The weather was absolutely fantastic as well. The weekend is usually reserved for catching up with work we don't get round to during the week. However, the outing the day before fully wiped me out and I could only get round to a few things, one of them being to clean up my makeup brushes. They were disgusting. I've been reading a lot more this year. Come Closer is a book by Sarah Grant. It's psychological horror. Although it is short, it is still a little bit creepy, and I did enjoy it. And of course, the two kitties decided that they're going to chase each other to the bathroom and just sit there awkwardly. If you do have questions about the cats, let me know, because I could totally make a video talking about them and my experiences with having two cats, which have been taking a while to integrate. Starting Monday off strong by preemptively organising warm clothes to be vacuum sealed later on in the day. The rest of the day was a lot of mixed edit work that I cannot show you because I will likely get sued. Please don't sue me. And remember the clothes from a few seconds before? Off they go under the bed in a vacuum seal bag. And then we finally get to use the exercise mat for Pilates. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. Although it was tricky to put together, I had a lot of fun and I hope to do another one of these soon.